Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Say very differently. Now today we have someone very special on public demand.
Oh, thank you.
Especially after the last Sangeet performance that you guys saw.
Yes.
Everyone wants a husband like LoveHate who can dance like him. The criteria is just dancing.
Criteria is only dance, then I think there are many men in this scene.
Oh, you guys had asked us some really... यहाँ से train जाता है. You guys had asked us some really spicy questions on Instagram and on YouTube, and we were supposed to answer that.
And so we will try and answer them the spiciest way or the best way we can. And hope you guys like the video.
Yes, if you like what you watch, then please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Click on that bell icon, and then you can see a lot more of this and this.
Ta-da-da.
Okay, so we'll start with the first question. Keeping in mind that we'll go towards spicy and spicier and so on and so forth. First of all, congratulations.
Yay! Congratulations to you too.
Yes. मेरा क्वेश्चन आप दोनों से अपनी रिलेशनशिप के बारे में घर पे फर्स्ट टाइम कैसे बताया था एंड घर पे सबने कैसे रिएक्ट किया था.
I told my mom that there's this girl, and she said, "Great, done." No, she was just very happy that I was seeing someone, and I gave them a few details of what Ankita does and who she is and how I am. What's the right word? How I am extremely wowed by her.
Oh.
And yeah, okay. And mom was like, "Okay, so this is serious." I said, yes, it is serious. I'm not just doing time pass. And yeah, and then I told dad, and yeah, they were all pretty cool. And then we met Ankita.
Yeah, a couple of months
later.
Yeah.
So that's how I told them. It wasn't anything spicy, but I think they were just very happy that finally I have a girl in my life now.
Yeah.
And then when they met Ankita, they were happier that she is the girl in my life. So, yeah, that's my... What about you?
So, I had told my sister first. So, she met Rohit. She and Aditi, that quirky miss, they met Rohit on my third date.
They came first to
third
judge
or
me.
Fourth date. No, they didn't come to judge. But I remember I was very late because of traffic, and it was on Christmas. And they met him, and they were so wowed by Rohit, and they were like, they are so nice. Not they are so nice, he's so nice, and he really took care of them and everything. And after that, when I didn't want to tell my mom unless I was very sure that he is the person for me, so it took me a couple of months. When I was
more than a couple of months.
No, couple of months. And once I was extremely sure, okay, he is the one. Like, not one in the sense that kal hi hum shaadi kar lenge, but I'm serious about him, he's serious about me. We know each other a little bit, to even tell. And that was the time. We knew we were in
this for the long run.
For the long run, yes. It's मतलब time pass nahi kar rahe. What his parents also asked him that, are you guys serious? So that same thing. And when we both were serious, I think, around the same time we told our parents.
Yep.
Maybe you told a month before or something, and I told a month later.
Because I was serious a month before.
Okay then. Another big question is, which a lot of you have asked, so I'm not taking someone's name per se, that do you guys live with your in-laws? And if you do, how is it going?
No, we don't live with our in-laws, respective in-laws.
Yeah.
We're staying separately. I think that's the best way to start off. It gives all of us the space we need. And distance makes the heart grow fonder.
Yeah. And also, I think it's really cool of our parents. We don't believe, I know कि if I say it, then a lot of people are like, oh, ladki ne bola hai, ghar tod rahi hai at times. But it was my mother-in-law, his mom, who said that it would be best for you guys to stay separately, because she has them as a couple. They have their own life, our mother-in-law and father-in-law, his mom, dad, and they have their own life, their own things that they do, a number of ways in which, you know, they're already occupied. So it is best that they have their own space, we have our own space. And similarly, we believe in equality. We don't believe कि अगर मैं घर छोड़ के यहाँ पे रह रही हूँ तो उसको अपने घर पे रहना चाहिए. So in all ways our thoughts matched. This way we are more responsible and independent. आटे दाल का भाव पता चलता है. You get to see how to run your lives.
Yeah, Ankita has always lived alone, so she knows आटे दाल का भाव. I'm learning, and
but he's good.
Atta dal is very expensive right now. I'm being very honest. Everything is very expensive.
How expensive is नींबू?
एक नींबू 10 रुपए का मिला था कल.
Okay. Next question. How was your सुहाग रात?
It was absolutely wonderful. We slept like little babies.
In our own
in
rooms.
separate rooms.
Because in Bengalis,
Bengalis,
we have Bashor Ghor, which means that everybody is supposed to be awake all night.
Yeah.
And all the cousins, all the youngsters, all your friends, and you keep the couple awake at the same time, and the Vidai happens the next day. And then at the end of the next day, then you have Kal Ratri. So by the time you finally get to be in the same room and sleep together, it's already too late. You're too exhausted and you just pass out. So that was how our Suhag Raat was. Eventually, when we did have our Suhag Raat, it was nice. We are very happy like that.
Yes.
If I say so myself. Where did you go on your honeymoon?
We didn't really do a honeymoon per se. I had taken a lot of leave already from work, and didn't have time to go for a nice long honeymoon. So we did a short trip
We
for
did a
2 days.
2-day staycation, and there's a reel on Instagram, there's a shorts on YouTube, and you can check that out to see how our staycation was. But that was it.
Yeah, where Ankita is swimming like a mermaid. Do you also have the blooper in it?
No. Maybe I'll put the blooper. Maybe I'll put the blooper here or in some shots. Okay. This also a lot of you asked, which is how many people have you both dated before dating each other?
I don't want to know.
Moms are watching. Moms are watching.
Not moms are watching. Have you looked at Ankita? I'm sure she has this long list.
I have a long list of people who wanted to date me. But I have not dated those many. I've had 2 relationships, 2 serious relationships before Rohit.
That's too serious. How many people have you dated?
2 serious relationships. On dates I've gone with.
No, dated
Quite a
like
lot of.
more than one date with one person.
ऐसे नहीं.
No. So 2.
Because I have had 2 long relationships.
True.
They were not exactly short, and then I've had long spans of being single. Like at the point when I met Rohit, I was already 3 years single, and I did not date anyone because I was doing 2-3 projects at the same time, and I was extremely busy. So I've had long spans of dating, then not dating at all, and then dating, and then not dating at all,
And then married.
and then married. What about you? He keeps saying like, oh, look at Ankita, but look at him. He's a tall drink of water.
I think I've dated.
My fingers also.
I don't know.
Hey,
Like 5.
Tell honest.
5.
But serious relationship we've not had
2.
5. 2.
2 serious relationships. Baki I've dated like 5, I think.
Are you going to Maldives for your honeymoon? If you sponsor it.
Crowdfunding.
Yay! Anyone and everyone who wants us to go to Maldives, send us 100
If
rupees.
all Ankita's subscribers give 100 rupees, तो बहुत हो जाएगा.
give 100 rupees. You can Google Pay. So the next question is, one thing you both can't do in front of your in-laws now that you might live together. We don't live together, but in general, one thing we can't do.
I mean, there are lots of things you can't do in front of your in-laws, but
you can do this.
Yeah,
that is fine.
That is fine.
Anything more than this?
Yeah, maybe not.
Intimacy times, how different or similar is it prior to and post marriage?
It's the same.
Next question. One thing you both hate about each other and one thing you both love about each other. I love that he now knows how to make chai.
I knew she was going to say that only. I knew she would say that only. Nothing else she loves about me. Just the fact that I get up and I make chai for her the morning and for me obviously. Or that I make really good chai.
Who taught you?
Who taught me is secondary.
Who taught
now
you?
You say what you don't like about me. Chai.
What I know. No, there's a lot to like about Rohit.
I thought she was going to say there's a lot to not like about me. Huh?
Lot to not like. There's a lot to like about Rohit. What I really like about you, other than chai, which I was kidding, is that he genuinely feels it's a partnership and it's about equality. It's not about the fact कि ये तुम्हारा काम है, ये मेरा काम है. वो मतलब जब जो काम देख रहा है सामने और कर सकता है, वो हम कर लेते हैं.
Nothing she does not like about me.
What I don't like about Rohit, and I think Rohit knows this. I think ever we are having not a fight, but a difference of opinion argument or which eventually transcends into a fight. He will just go quiet. Radio silence. Matlab,
I'm getting better.
You're talking. I'm expressive and I really believe in communication. That is what I keep telling everyone. That if you communicate, you can solve anything.
Yes.
But he becomes a wall.
Yeah.
So you're just talking to this wall behind you because nothing is going to come back. And then I have to actually tell him, use words. Rohit, please use words.
It takes some time for me to use words, but I eventually do use some words after she rolls her eyes a couple of times and gives this same dialogue.
Okay, now your turn. You have to say.
What?
Like and dislike one thing about.
What I don't like about Ankita is that she wants me to communicate. हाँ ठीक है ना, तुमने कुछ बोल दिया, मैंने सुन लिया, ओके फिनिश हो गया बात. सो नो
सॉल्यूशन ढूंढने की क्या जरूरत है?
हाँ मतलब ओके हो गया, अभी फिर से नहीं होगा. Let's like leave it at that. No, it's not something not to like, but yeah, I'm getting better at communicating. Questions put me on spot. Yeah, what do I like about her and all that? I got married to you. Why there has to be one thing?
But one thing that you love about me.
What I like about Ankita, what I love about Ankita, she
half a
takes care of
century
me.
later.
Shut up. She takes care of me. She is bothered about where I am, have I reached, am I safe, have I eaten food. It's not that Babu khana khaya, Shona khana hai, wo nahi hai.
Babu Shona ne khana khaya.
But yeah, she checks in on me, and yeah, it's a nice feeling to have someone to come home to firstly, and she's always bright and however tired she is, and I come home really late. I come home like 2 o'clock, 2:30 sometimes.
Yeah, in the morning.
But she's always happy to see me when I'm home. So I think that welcome is the one thing I like the most. I love the most about having Ankita as my wife. That's not the question, but that's my answer.
Now you see what I have to deal with.
You just gave the point that I don't talk. I said it in my vows already.
What is the one thing you have discovered about each other after getting married? Have you made any new discoveries after getting married?
The one thing I'm very happy that I discovered is that both of us are not morning people.
Oh God.
We love sleeping in
And we love staying up late.
late. I'm very, very happy that's the case. I come home late from work anyways.
Yeah. He comes
Even if
home
I
around
didn't,
2:30.
Even if I didn't, I don't think
Yeah.
I'd sleep any early. And I'm not a sunrise person and nor is she. So,
Whew. And we also both really like going out, in the sense, if we cannot travel, then
Yeah.
at least going out to a nice restaurant, trying some new food.
yeah, we both love food.
Yeah.
Another thing we found out. I love eating, she loves cooking.
Yeah. No, but
No,
we
no,
both
but we
like
also like
trying new
trying different
cuisine.
cuisines,
Yeah.
yes.
We both love doing that. And we, at any given notice, if we both feel, okay, let's go out,
Yeah.
then we just go out. And
Shoes are always on.
yeah. The spiciest question I thought was this one.
Which one? What?
Who is more horny? I'm sure this spicy question won't be answered. Hey, you're just saying like that only. I'm like that.
Just leave it at that.
Okay, fine.
I think so.
You have your answer. You have your answer. Tell us about your happiest and the worst times you've had with each other.
Worst time.
Happiest was most definitely when we met after almost a year in Dubai.
Yeah. That was definitely.
Yeah, it was really something. So the restaurant I was working in, Stuki, they have fixed holidays. As soon as I got to know about it, I was like, Paku, we have to meet there, because otherwise we won't be able to meet. Like, an entire year will go by and we wouldn't have seen each other, like, physically, or held each
Luckily,
other.
Dubai was also on the list of green countries to visit, so
Yes.
she could come to Dubai and go back.
Yeah.
And Indians were allowed to travel to Dubai, so it all worked out.
Yeah, it all worked out. And
Touch wood.
yeah, and I don't think, like, it was something else. Seeing each other, it felt like, very different.
It did feel very different.
Yeah. It's not easy. If you've been in a long distance relationship and if you meet each other, then you'll understand it's very different seeing each other after so long, when you're only used to seeing each other on the phone,
On the phone, yeah.
Yeah. So that was something. And the worst time was also long distance for me.
Like, she did say, she did ask me, will you be okay if I go and we'll be away for a year, away from each other for a year? Yeah, nothing, yeah, of course. Yeah, but the last week I was like, oh God, I should have said no. Actually, it wasn't the worst time, but yeah.
But it was very
It was.
emotional. Yeah.
I think that's when she also knew that I'm the one.
Another spicy question. Have you ever made out before getting married?
अभी के पहले कुछ भी नहीं किया है. मैंने ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा खाली इसका हाथ पकड़ा है और फिर मैंने इसकी मम्मी को इसका हाथ मांगा है.
Only the little finger, that too. That's it. Next question. Of course, guys, we kissed each other. And we made out. Why wouldn't you? I think you should. Otherwise, how do you know that are you compatible physically
True.
or not?
Very true.
So I would highly suggest, please, do your due diligence in order to know if you're compatible emotionally, mentally, physically or not. Ask all the uncomfortable questions and do the needful. How are you managing with your in-laws? Your reels show that you're happy, but is there no complications? They don't mind anything.
Your reels show you're happy. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm happy, and yes, they don't mind anything. I think I'm very, very glad that I found a family which is as open-minded as I am. and they are open to new experiences and doing different things
Yeah,
with
they love
me.
doing the reels with her. They
Yeah.
really, they enjoy it.
But if you come from two different value backgrounds, wherein you are very modern and the other family is not, or they are extremely traditional but you are not, then there's always going to be a clash, because what they value and what you value are two separate things. But luckily in our case, I think there's a very good value match.
Yes. And if you all don't know, then I'm the favorite for my in-laws. So
He's the
I will
favorite.
make Sorry, I will make reels with them too.
Yeah.
If
Once he meets
Tuku
them.
allows me to. But yes.
Oh yeah, with Taku it can be a little difficult
Phone is
making
buzzing.
reels. What do you guys do if you have a big fight, like Ghamasan wala fight ho gayi hai? How do you guys deal? Please do answer. And this question a lot of people had, that even if you have the Ghamasan wala fight over long distance or face to face, or is it okay to fight so much? Somebody wrote, is it okay to fight so much in the relationship? So I'm combining all the questions together. And so a fight related question basically.
Okay. There are going to be differences in what you want to do, or how you want to do certain things.
Yeah.
But everything is not really a fight. It could, what you're considering a fight could just be a difference of opinion.
Yeah.
Could be an argument that you just have to sort out.
Yeah.
Uh,
Also, I would say if you're in any relationship, you have to laugh more than you cry.
True.
If you are crying more than you're laughing or smiling, then that relationship only is not meant for you. You guys are not compatible, and I would ask you to relook into your relationship. So fighting too much, so much that every day, every conversation is a fight. Sorry, the dogs are barking, but I have to wrap this
They
up
agree.
also. But yeah, every conversation should not end in a fight, and it should not be a fight. So fighting that much is not good. You have to relook into your relationship, or it is not for you guys. Something is clearly amiss. So that is about fighting too much for me.
Whatever happens, if we fight, don't fight, let's solve it then to that night only.
Yeah, before
And
we
then
go to bed.
Then go to bed.
Yeah, so after
Don't leave
we
it
have...
brewing the whole night. This is my theory, which I think I got from mom and dad. Is what my mom had told me. So yeah, I try and live by it most days. I don't think we fight that much that it lasts till we are going to sleep.
Yeah.
It's just small arguments here.
We have had our Ghamasan fights, and you have to talk it out. It is painful and it might take time. I
Trust me,
remember.
it takes a while for me to talk. But
And you remember when we had a big fight, I also ordered pizza. We took a time out. That's
We
also
ate.
one thing we do in the middle of the fight. One, don't raise your voice. Talk like this. Talk
I
like
go and I
civilized
say, wait, one minute,
people.
let me just put the AC on first. It's too hot.
And talk like civilized people. You can cry, and I have cried, and he has cried, and we both have cried in our...
Never. Sorry.
We both have cried while we were fighting, but we don't yell at each other.
Don't yell, don't curse.
Yeah, don't yell, don't curse. Just have a civilized conversation. It can be emotional, but yeah, maintain respect, maintain boundaries, and take some time out. Give each other some time out. Eat your food. Just take a break, so that in that break you can just calm your mind down, and uske baad you can continue talking about what is bothering you guys.
Yeah, take the break, get some energy, come back and fight again. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's how we deal with fights. Last question. Do we have any plans of getting pregnant? Do we want babies? When are we having babies? Again, so many people asked. Guys, एक तो हमें शादी किए हुए 2 महीने हुए हैं बस.
Yes.
So it is too early to have that
हम दोनों ही बच्चे
conversation.
हैं अभी.
Correct. And we just got married 2 months back. We don't know. We want to live our lives.
Yes.
There's so much we want to do, and if and when we think we want to be parents, we will become, and if and when we think we don't want to become parents, we won't. So since it's a personal choice, you will see as you see what happens.
Right now we will play with others' babies.
Yeah, Plus, I already have a baby, and her name is Ankita Chakravarty. And I have raised her, और उसको पाल पोस के बहुत बड़ा कर दिया मैंने. तो एक बच्चा तो मेरे पास ऑलरेडी है. जब उसका भी बच्चा हो गया है, टुकू खाना खाओ, टुकू कॉफी पिया कि नहीं, टुकू. Look, Ankita, Tuku has not eaten. So he is also adopted my child. So we are already raising one. बाकी देखा जाएगा. होएगा तो होएगा, नहीं होएगा तो नहीं होएगा. We will see as it comes. Yeah.
Yes.
There were some really spicy questions, which also I think we've tried to answer in the best way possible because our families do watch our videos. And if you like what you saw, then don't forget to subscribe to my channel, click on that bell icon, leave a comment so that we can make more videos together. Until next time, bye.